Hello everyone and welcome back to The Man's Kitchen. It's me, your host, James the Food Man. And today we're not gonna be cooking anything. We're going to be doing a unboxing style video for this Dalstrong Phantom Series Japanese AUS 8 high carbon steel bread knife. This is the 9-inch. I don't know if they come in other inches, but this is the 9. I also, off to the side, have my Nakiri and my Santoku that I did a similar video for last year when I got them. I've had them for a year now, and I can now confidently talk about their quality after a year of use. So before we get going with this unboxing, I wanted to address the fact that I have only posted 2 videos, I believe, in the last year. And this is actually my first time in front of the camera in probably 13 months-ish. The unmentionable thing happened to everyone, and when I started to slow down at work, I just slowed down all around. It's Newton's second law, I think. Objects in motion remain at motion, and objects at rest remain at rest. And when rest came, I basically couch potatoed it for almost a year. I went from working 60 hours a week to like 12. I stopped shooting videos. I just spent a lot of time chilling with the kids. So I guess it was worth it. But now we're back. Everything's ramping up. So let's do this. So we get the typical white Dalstrong box. In the Gladiator boxes beforehand, this was like a gold color. Now it's a purple. And the box has their lion logo, the name, and the barcode on the back. We slide the sleeve off. We get the same front, almost. Like it's got the same purpley and the lion logo. And on the back, we get a description of the bread knife. Now I'm going to bring the camera over for a up-down view, and you can we'll open this together. Okay, so the side here has that magnetic flapper that all the other boxes had. Okay, and this box is about 1.5 foot in length, which is a lot of extra box for something that's less than a foot. Let's open this up. You've got their call to action here. You can go to their Instagram, Facebook, or their website. And I'd just like to point out that this is not a sponsored video. This was a Christmas gift from my wife. They don't send me anything for free for doing a review of their stuff. Even though, if you go and Google Dalstrong Devastator, my video pops up before theirs, but that's beside the point. So this has like a little care manual with how you're going to take care of a bread knife and pictures of bread. And they recommend a 8mm through 13mm hone, so that way you can go in between the blade, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now you'll see that this shirt pin they give you says Phantom Series and Dalstrong on it, and we can compare it to the Gladiator. It's the same but different. It's still got the 2 knives crossed, although they're a little slimmer. It's still got the lion's head and their branding. It's got a little Japanese words on the end, where the Gladiator doesn't. So that's the difference there. Comes with a microfiber cloth, just like the Gladiator, but it does denote the branding. This one says Phantom Series, where the Gladiator says Gladiator Series. On Gladiator, it says Premium High Carbon Steel, and on Phantom, it says Japanese AUS 8 High Carbon Steel. So they're consistent with the line of knife, gives you that line of merch to go along with it. We pull out the knife out of the luxurious velvet container, and you know what? When I just said 9 inches is an 18-inch box seems a little excessive for a 9-inch knife. I forgot about the handle when I said that, so this box is just right. So we'll get rid of the box, and you have the same style hard plastic sheath for the knife with their, just like on the Gladiators, you got the logo just embossed here or pressed or whatever, and then the colored labels, and on the other side you've got it all in color. The handle has this D shape to it. I guess apparently that's traditional in Japanese knives, and I do find it to be extremely comfortable. It does grip my knife, my hand grips it very well. I really enjoy that D shape. There's a little bit of detail here, where you would in a European knife have rivets. This doesn't go through. It's not all the way through, so I don't know if that's like just like a pin, then maybe like it's full of glue and pressed in. I'm not exactly sure, but it is supposed to be a one. Not even sure how they make this, to be honest, because it's supposed to have a full tang. So if I don't know if the blade ends wherever it, like how they get the handle around it, because it's one piece handle, unlike the when you compare it to a Gladiator, right? You can see the scales go around it, and then they pin it in, and you can see the tang come all the way to the end. But when you look at the Phantom, they've got the wood wrapped all the way around it. So I don't know if this is just like a cap. So anyways, this is what we're all waiting for. So like I was saying, they talk about a 8 through 13 millimeter hone to get in between the scallops there. It's like a scalloped edge. You've got their logo and stuff on it. It says Dalstrong. It's like etched right in, engraved. And it's I brought it to work, and I've been using it to cut bread. And it is very sharp, and it appears to be doing a good job, but I've only had it for about 2 months. So the jury's still out on how well it's going to last. But I think, if comparing it to their other knives, I believe it's going to last quite a while. Now let's talk about the other ones. So I got the Santoku last year, and I've been bringing this to work quite a bit, and it has stayed exceptionally sharp. This is my go-to for things like making bruschetta or any tedious vegetable, like small vegetables, like onions and stuff. This is a must-have. I love how sharp it is. It's my go-to. And to be honest, I know that the Nakiri that I got is supposed to be the vegetable knife. And I did not fall in love with it the same way I did with this. If I had to choose, I would just get this. All day, every day. And part of what happened with this, and I have 2 of them here actually, and I'm not quite sure which one's which at the moment. Yeah, I believe this one is the original. So what happened was, I got a nick on the blade, a little chip, and in addition to the chip, it was not staying sharp. I was constantly having to resharpen it. So I emailed them and said, hey guys, I got this, and it doesn't stay sharp, and it easily developed a chip. I don't put it through any more abuse than any of my other knives that I have from you. And they said, well, we're sorry you're not happy with it. We'll warranty it, and we'll send you a new one. So enter the new one. And I emailed them in like April. It took to almost October to get a new one. So that was like half a year where I had it, but it just wasn't staying sharp. I kept not wanting to use it. So I never did use it because it was always getting dull fast. And the new one came, and I was already in love with this one so much that this one kind of got put on the back burner, and I really should give it a fair chance now because I've used it a few times. It does stay sharp like everything else. So I would say that they did blame the unrelated issue of, well, they blamed the taking so long on the vast issues of 2020, but other than that, I would say their customer service was very friendly about the whole experience. It wasn't a problem getting them to send me a new one. It was just a problem actually getting them to physically send it out because of they said that they were behind with their manufacturing last year, at the start of the year at least, in April. I think probably somebody just forgot about it, and that's why it took so long to get it. But the Santoku, I would definitely get one of these. This is, actually I bought one of these for a friend of mine's mom for Christmas. So that just goes to show you how much I do enjoy this. And that is my unboxing of the Phantom and my review year later of the 2 knives I got last year. Definitely buy one of these if you're in the market for one. This is amazing. I don't see why you wouldn't get one of these. I just don't know why you would. I haven't found it to be so indispensable that I have to have it. But I'm sure there are situations where, only this will really do. Okay guys, there you have it. Just a quick unboxing of the bread knife and a little bit of me rambling on about these two. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And remember, you can always follow us over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I forgot to say that at the start of the video. Smash the like button. Share this video on your Facebook. Let all your friends know how awesome the Dalstrong line is if they're looking to get into some better, affordable kitchen cutlery. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.